So, good evening, my dear student. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Today, we are going to start a new chapter of human body of science, that is the digestive system. So, before going to digestive system, we have to know about the process followed by the digestive system, that is digestion. Digestive system undergoes a process or functions a process called as digestion. So, what is digestion? Breaking down of breaking breaking down of food inside the body is called as digestion inside the body. Yes, this is called as what? Digestion. Now the system which undergoes the process of digestion is called digestive system. See, I have given you the photo of digestive system. This is all the digestive system. It undergoes the process of digestion. It is a group of body parts. System means what? Meaning of system is group of body parts or group of organs. Body parts are group of organs that undergo digestion. Group of organs that undergo digestion or helps in the process of digestion, it's called as digestive system. Yes or no? Yes. So write that thing. So my dear student, now we will learn about the diagram of the digestive system. So what are the things that comprises the digestive system? First, this is your mouth part. We have teeth. Here we have tongue and here we have teeth. This diagram is very important. It will come in your exam. This is your teeth. Okay. And this parotid gland means your salivary glands. Salivary glands are also present below the tongue. Okay. So they are salivary glands. We will learn what are salivary glands and what is their function. Just don't write it as parotid gland. Write it as salivary gland. Okay. This is your pharynx and this is esophagus. This is called your mouth cavity. Okay, this is your mouth cavity. Okay, this is your esophagus or we call it as food pipe. Esophagus is the scientific name. In English, we call it as food pipe. Then the food pipe, what is do? It carries the food from here. It goes to the stomach. This is the stomach, J-shaped structure. And from the stomach, you see it goes to the small intestine. Small intestine, and above the small intestine, we have large intestine. So from here, the undigested food goes to the large intestine, and here it forms feces. Rectum feces are stored here, and then the feces come out through anus. So this is all about the diagram of digestive system. We will learn about each part in detail. Liver at the digestive gland. Pancreas is also a digestive gland. So we will learn everything about detail, but still this diagram is very much important. It will come in your exam. So we will learn about your mouth, about your stomach, about your intestine. Everything we will learn about in details. Okay. Now we'll learn what happens to the digestion inside the mouth. Inside the mouth, digestion starts here. Digestion starts. Digestion starts inside the mouth only. What is this white structure? They are the teeth. I already told you in the previous class, we have already read about the teeth. The teeth help in mastication, that is chewing of food, and break it into small pieces. Makes the food into small pieces. Teeth, these functions are very important. Makes food into small pieces. Makes food into small pieces by the process of chewing. Okay. And the saliva, who secretes saliva? Salivary gland. We have already read in the previous diagram about salivary gland. The saliva is secreted by salivary gland. So salivary gland, these key points you have to remember, my dear children. Salivary gland secretes saliva. In Hindi we say it as thunk. Secretes saliva. And that saliva mixes with our food in our mouth. Okay. Okay, and it is made in a paste-like structure. It is a digestive juice that is secreted by the salivary gland. What this saliva does? What did saliva does? Softens the food. Softens the food. Softens the food. The function of saliva is softening food, and it also digests starch. So if question come, where starch digestion occurs first or where starch digestion starts, you will write mouth, because saliva helps in starch digestion by secreting an enzyme. The name of the enzyme is not required in your course. You will read in higher classes. Starch digestion starts. These key points you have to remember, my dear children. Okay, starch digestion. Where starch digestion starts? In mouth. In stomach also starch digestion takes place, but starch digestion starts in the mouth. So starch digestion starts, you right. And very important question. Definitely you can get it as a 1 mark question in your exam. So give this star also so that it can help. Then there is one more muscular part. This is the tongue. What is the function of the tongue? Tongue helps us to mix food with saliva. Mix food with saliva. You can understand that. Mix food with saliva. So note it down. Okay. Now what happens inside the stomach? You know, my dear children, when we like this, you are having the food pipe. The food pipe comes and it forms a J-shaped structure called as the stomach. Same thing is shown in the picture also, but I have drawn one small picture. Okay, so as we serve the food comes from the food pipe and comes through the stomach, enters our stomach. Here the food stays for 3 hours. Here the food stays for 3 hours. 3 hours your food remains in the stomach itself. So during this time, this stomach secretes digestive juices. This stomach secretes digestive juices. And what is the function of the digestive juices? Stomach secretes digestive juices. And what is the function of the stomach and what is the function of the digestive juices? Now we will learn. One function of stomach is secrete digestive juices. Another one function of stomach, muscles, because stomach is made up of muscle. You see these muscles. What this muscle do? This muscle churn and mix the food with the juices. Churn and mix the food. Churn means break down into more smaller particles and mix. They grind the food. Mix the food with these juices. What is the function of the tongue? Mixes food with saliva. Function of the stomach muscles is churn and mix food with the digestive juices. Okay, with the juices. Yes. So they helps in churning and mixing the food with the juices. And what did digestive juices do? What do these digestive juices do? These digestive juices break down proteins, especially in stomach. Protein digestion takes place. Proteins and other substance into simpling substance. Proteins and other substance into simpler means smaller particles. Substance into simpler substance. Simple, soluble. Simple, also soluble. I have given like this, that is substance. Okay. So simple, soluble substance. So if the size of this food particle is this much, then stomach, after coming to the stomach, after churning, the food size will be this much. Simpler, small particles, small soluble, not particles, small soluble substance. Okay, so note it down. So now, my dear student, we will be learning about what happens to the digestive food in the intestine. So after the stomach, food passes into a coiled pipe. This is the coiled pipe. See, like this, coiled. From the stomach, it comes to the coiled pipe, so much coiled. And what is this called? This coiled pipe is called small intestine. Because the diameter of the, the width of this intestine is very small. Okay, intestine. Okay, so small intestine. Then what happens in the small intestine? In the small intestine, food again mixes with digestive juices and becomes small. Suppose the food is like this in the stomach. In the stomach, the food was this much size. After coming to the small intestine, the food is this much small. Okay, after coming to the small intestine, that small intestine. Why? What has made it possible that from the stomach to small intestine, the food particles became so much small? Because of the digestive juices. secreted by the small intestine. Okay. Now there are some other organs also, like your liver and pancreas. Liver and pancreas does not secrete any digestive juices. Sorry, does not secrete any digestive enzymes, but it secretes some juice that will help in the digestion of food. Like your liver, that is extra point, liver secretes bile juice. Please note it down, everybody. Liver secretes bile juice that helps in digestion of fats. And pancreas, one more gland organ, that is pancreas. Pancreas secretes lipase and also many other enzymes that helps in also digestion of fats. So these are the two important enzymes. This is enzyme and this is digestive juice secreted by the liver and pancreas that helps in the digestion of the food. Now, after the digestion of food is completed, this passes into the blood. This is the blood. This is the, sorry. This is the blood. This food passes into the blood. Okay. And it gets absorbed by the walls of small intestine. Suppose this is a small intestine, coiled one. Okay. In the walls of small intestine, the food is absorbed. So remember, which of part of intestine absorbs food? Food is absorbed in small intestine. Food is absorbed in the walls of small intestine. Okay, and which helps in transportation? The blood. The blood helps the food to transport. Now, you know there are some waste products from the food. Everything cannot be digested. So the waste of the food moves to the large intestine, which is wider than the small intestine. This food moves to the large intestine, and the water present in the food absorbed here. The water present in the food get absorbed, and the feces means the undigested particle. Okay, the feces, these feces are yellow color. These feces are stored in the rectum. Okay, feces are stored in the rectum region of small intestine. So what is the function of rectum? If your rectum will come, you will write stores feces. Stores feces. And through this opening anus, this is the anus. This opening anus, it will come out. The feces will come out from the body. Note it down. So we'll move to the next part, that is eating correctly. Okay. So for maintaining proper health and proper work of the digestive system, we have to eat correctly and maintain a proper diet. So what we should do to maintain our digestive system? First is balanced diet. We should have a balanced diet. This can come as a long question. Balanced diet. We should avoid junk food. Avoid junk food, junk and oily food. Avoid junk and oily. We should avoid this oily food. because it will cause harm to our digestive system. You should not take pizza, burger. No. Take good food, vegetable, fruits, bread, milk. Otherwise, you will face stomach problems. Okay, what this junk food will cause, indigestion. This junk food will cause indigestion, food poisoning, you will feel vomiting, belching, all the things that will cause a lot of harm to your body. Now, the third point is drink a lot of water. We should drink enough water because water helps in digestion of food. Okay, so drink enough water. And we should wash our hands before and after eating. I am showing this by the picture only, I'm not writing. So this picture you have to follow, and you have to eat fruits, vegetables, and all the proteinaceous food, all the food that are good for our body. We should eat some roughage also, so that the undigested material can cause the harmful substances from the body to expel out. मतलब जो उसके साथ अनडाइजेस्टेड है, रफेज तो अनडाइजेस्टेड है, फाइबर है, तो फाइबर के साथ जो जो हार्मफुल सब्सटेंसेस बॉडी में, वो उसी के साथ वो भी बॉडी से बाहर हो जाएगा. और क्या हम लोग जानते हैं, वी शुड नॉट ईट स्नैक्स बिटवीन मील. सपोज हम एक मील खा रहे हैं, मील के बीच में हमें कोई स्नैक नहीं खाना चाहिए. इफ यू आर ईटिंग मील, eat the meal. Don't eat the oily snacks between the meal. So avoid snacks between meals. And don't avoid meal. Meals is very important. And suppose you are eating the meal now, after 5 to 10 minutes you are taking some snacks, that will cause harm to your stomach. So avoid snack between meals. Okay. Now what is that? Make a habit that we go to the toilet every morning, and the waste left after digestion must be thrown out of the body regularly. We should go to the toilet regularly because the harmful waste that are present in the body should be expelled out. उसे body से बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा. So for today, this much, my dear children. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye bye. And please like and subscribe the channel. And stay tuned to get the next videos. Thank you.